What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of French Top 1000 in a classic. And as you can hear us jumping straight into the action. I got ran over by some hogs, but you can hear all those werewolves sounding off, like a lot of them. But yeah, just here mainly looking for all the variations. Of course, that's pretty much all that's left, so hopefully we can get that done pretty soon here. But I did decide to use the shotgun because obviously with this amount there's no point in the crossbow. And a really good start there, up to 390 for that guy. But I did go back to the crossbow here and hit it as well, obviously trying to grind out some kills with that. But again, use the shotgun, there's just not enough time to reload the crossbow if they're coming that close together. But yeah, main goal of course is all the variations, which we will actually manage to get. Another pretty good one, up to 375. I mean, it's in the title and in the thumbnail as well, there's definitely going to be a few decent ones. And all the variations, which is just, you know, awesome main goal. And the scores here actually never loaded, which is a little annoying, but finished off that little straggler, that female that came in later. But that guy actually scored 345. I looked it up later in the last hunt screen. But yeah, of course, for the females it didn't really matter too much, they were all just somewhere in the 200s. There was no real point, and this guy 171, which is, you know, actually pretty huge. This guy actually scored 377, so really a good one right there. And yeah, I mean, this is a great start. I think 5 werewolves altogether. And of course, the scores start loading now on the females again, but yeah, insane start, and hope you enjoy. Now, another thing that was technically missing still for this event was the Dark Ritual Skull here. Now, this one doesn't count for the mission pack as it's the most rarest one, and I guess they don't expect you to find it. But yeah, I was just happy to also find that. It's a nice bat, and just a female hog. But obviously the main part with the bat dollars is that I do want to, you know, at least place somewhere in the mission to get the trophy. Back to, you know, the original goal here of hunting down the werewolves. Now, there's a pretty good one actually, up to 380, and it just barely hit the heart here. I mean, I wasn't even close to its head, so that was quite lucky. 164 kilograms, and a nice 362 score here, 86 GM, not bad at all. But yeah, trying to grind as many of these kills out on the crossbow pistol as possible, because otherwise I just don't like the weapon, so this is really good for it. I've said it before, but I'll say it again here, this you know, attacking cry when they find you is just so awesome. I love how it sounds. Whoever or however they made this, it's just, you know, really great job on that. But yeah, I was just tracking down this feral hog, which I shot in the lungs, after which I got mauled by a different werewolf, I think, or even a hog. But yeah, I was a little confused on where it was actually coming from because of the fence. I could go on the left or right, because I can't obviously go for the fence. But yeah, positioned myself fairly decently and just was waiting for it. They do take quite a while sometimes. But there it is, finally running across the fence, not sure how it ended up here. But yeah, another really good score, up to 390. I mean, the good werewolves just keep coming in, which is great for GM actually. I mean, I've been, even excluding the mission, an insane amount. But yeah, 373, another good one. 91 GM, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're back up over 10,000 even at this point. So yeah, gonna track down the hog, but it was nothing great. Of course, even more werewolves here sounding off, so I switched back to the shotgun. And it's always kind of funny whenever you see me like back at the lodge, even though you know, I kept on hunting, progressing. It's you always know I just ended up getting mauled by a werewolf or something like that, ran over by a hog, or just got, I don't know, my feet eaten off by a rabbit. Those are really the ones that get you the most. They're horrible. But yeah, one shot that female one. But of course, this really nice male here again, I messed up. I mean, it was running really weirdly sideways, but it did hit the lungs, so I decided it's worth a try, because they do actually eventually expire when you shoot them in the lungs. Yeah, just a female, but the up to 390 scoring male was definitely something I wanted to go track down. Now, after a few issues with hogs and other werewolves, and even a rabbit there which I was talking about, finally found it here. And 375, the best one so far, nice 93 GM, but really, I said it before, but those rabbits, I can't tell where they're coming from, and I can't even see them when I know where they are. But let's talk about something better than just me getting ran over by rabbits, or however they managed to get you. This werewolf right there is actually going to be a nice little surprise here, and you can already tell it's a golden one. Thankfully, I did actually drop that one down with the crossbow pistol. Didn't have to go track it. That would have been a pain, especially if I just hit the body or something. But yep, sadly just a female for this one here. But I still end up getting a trophy shot because, I mean, why not? I wasn't sure if this was going to be the only one I can even get during this entire event. I mean, this was the second variant one I've gotten, so I wasn't sure if I could even get a male one. And even if it was a male, was it even going to be good? Or was it just going to be even a smaller score than this? But yet, definitely not bad at all. And hopefully we'll get a bunch more. Now, I wasn't even planning on recording this one here because I thought it would have hit the water here. When you look at the hunter mid, you can see there's like water over there. I thought it hit that because it really took a long time. But a nice 354 score and the 50th harvest with the pistol here, which was the main part. Now, earlier when I took that screenshot of that golden werewolf, that female, you might have noticed that wasn't actually the one I used in the thumbnail. Now, pretty hard to tell maybe, but there actually is this guy right here, a nice male, up to 345 with a minimum of 300 as well, which is the great part here, actually getting a golden one that's at minimum of 300, which was just kind of what I was hoping for, something pretty decent. And just this female hawk here, which I messed up. It's a little hard sometimes with the crossbow pistol, I feel like when they get closer, because you have to aim kind of low. But yep, went back to the shotgun just to finish this off. Even another decent sized male. And not sure why I risked it here for the crossbow pistol, but managed to actually hit that one in the heart, dropped it. But yeah, decent score in this, 848. Now I wanted to make sure I get the golden one last, so I picked up this guy here, 327, not even a bad score, and pretty good GM, all things considered. But of course here, this mean one, 319. Obviously, I had to tax that. I was sure I wasn't getting a better one than this. In my head, there was zero chance. And, well, look at this guy right here. Thought I was gonna go with this, but I kind of liked seeing the eyes, and the mouth open like this, so I thought it was a pretty good screenshot. So ended up with this, and I mean, that's the one you saw in the thumbnail. Pretty good. Now, I wasn't expecting a lot anymore. I had already had these nice two golden werewolves on, for this video anyway. But, had this werewolf calling in earlier, so I decided to record, and look at that. The third golden werewolf this hunt. That's actually pretty awesome. And you heard the feral hogs and even another werewolf here. There's just a bunch of stuff, which is why I decided to stick with the shotgun. Didn't want to risk, getting mauled here because I couldn't reload in time. But yeah, just a small male. And then, of course, this female here, which I just hit and turned around just barely in time for that werewolf. You actually thought that was gonna get me, but they messed up my shots on the hogs, but at least got the two werewolves, which is of course I guess the best thing. With of course the male here, or not the male, the gold one being the best part of it all, but even that one was just 300, so that's actually pretty nice getting a third golden. That's honestly not too bad. And as you can hear, there's a bunch more stuff coming in. I mean, the hogs, werewolves, everything. Well, besides rabbits, but I don't think I can complain about that. I'm just happy I don't have to deal with them 24/7 here. But yeah, always have to wait for these guys to actually run in once you hear them call. But just a female, and again, hit the werewolf there, and this was just me giving up here. I actually did get one of the three, but yeah. Got mauled, but this actually kind of scared me for a second. I thought that feral hog was instantly gonna charge me, which it thankfully didn't. I tried to shoot it a few more times maybe to get to eventually drop down so I can track it down. But yeah, I was just happy that I could get one more of those three that were charging me, because I was not making it out of there. I mean, that was not happening. There was no way. So yeah, got another 3 harvests here. Not really that great with them being female hogs, but the werewolves, awesome. Now for the last animal of the hunt, but definitely not the least animal. I would even say this is one of the best animals of the entire hunt here, or even the entire 3 videos I had. It's this werewolf right here, a nice albino. Thankfully dropped that one instantly as well. Decent score estimate here, up to 355. I'm just happy to finally have an albino. That's actually the first one I've had, and which I didn't think about, is that it actually completes a challenge, the Lucky Luke one, which of course I still didn't have unlocked, as you could see, because since they came out I actually didn't have another albino. Of course, now with this werewolf I actually thankfully ended up getting one. But yeah, the score never actually ended up loading, and I just decided I'm going to go for a screenshot, but it was 320, so definitely happy with that. Had to take this nice little trophy shot here with it, moved my character out of the way so I could have just a werewolf in it, but just happy to finally get an albino here, the first one ever for me, and that it's a male is just awesome. So yeah, let's take a look at the amount of final score we gained and head back to the launcher. Now we're going to be ending today's episode on rank 2189, which means we've climbed 22 ranks, as well as a hunter score of 23,385, which means we've gained 171. And yeah, also got a nice 17,000 gem, which is just awesome, getting back up there. Gonna look forward to maybe buying a different boost setup, some magpie geese. But yeah, finished the placement in the event as well. Today's the last day, so I was hoping to get that done pretty fast. Mission done, placement done, got all the variations, some really good werewolves, so overall pretty good. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time, and bye bye.